Hey everybody, welcome back. Dimitri here, and in today's video we're going to be doing some first impressions. Now, I ordered many samples a few days ago, and instead of going through all of them by myself and then maybe give you some feedback, I want to give you my spontaneous reactions to these particular scents. And today I picked the house of Roja Dove. Now I have 4 fragrances, I think, that I want to sample in front of you guys, and then 3 more. One is called Oro 1920 from the house of Bois 1920. This one is a dear subscriber that suggested me to try it out, and 2 that I actually saw on Sebastian's channel, Sebastian from Looking, Feeling, Smelling Great, and they got me curious. One is called Amouroud by the house of Rania J, and the other one is called Oud Tabac by the house of Amouroud. I'm always looking for good amber scents and oud-based scents and tobacco-based scents, hence the reason why I got this Amouroud. And he said it was a nice fragrance. I don't really remember exactly what he said, but it got me curious. I got a sample and let's see what happens. But we're gonna start off with the house of Roja Dove, which needs no introduction, guys. It's pretty much the most luxurious and expensive brand. You can argue that 95% of Roja's fragrances are not really worth the price. I might agree with that, but let's just focus on the scents themselves. Now, I'm gonna start off. I have 3 from the Cologne, Scandal, Danger, and Vetiver. Now I'm gonna start with the Vetiver one. This is Vetiver Cologne. I'm a freak for Vetiver, guys. You should know that by now. And I'm really looking forward to try this one. I'm always looking for the ultimate Vetiver fragrance, even though I think Sycomore is pretty much unbeatable. Okay, lovely stuff. Of course, it's a very smooth, citrusy Vetiver. It's not gonna be one of those dark, rooty, anisic Vetivers from India. This is probably some Haitian Vetiver, and it is literally probably 90% similar to my gray Vetiver from Tom Ford. So very good stuff. I would need to test that on my skin to give a more a better feedback, but honestly the opening is literally gray Vetiver from Tom Ford, so probably not really worth the price. Let us go and try out Danger. Now, I know for a fact that Danger is going to be similar to Héritage, which is a bottle of a beautiful perfume that I own, and it's from the house of Guerlain. I tried the stronger version. Oh, this is nice, guys. Whew. This is the Cologne version. I tried the Eau de Parfum version, which is lovely but way overpriced. This is nice. There's some skankiness probably given by the natural ambergris. It opens like a very typical fougère, but a very deep, salty, lovely animalic note. And I definitely enjoy this one better than the Vetiver, definitely. Beautiful opening. I'm gonna try this one on my skin tomorrow, probably. There is a very nice creamy note, and the freshness from the lavender is definitely prominent. And that ambergris is just amazing. I'm a freak for ambergris, by the way, and Roja is known to use natural ambergris, one of the few perfumers who actually use real ambergris. So sometimes the prices of his perfumes are kind of justified. In this case, it might actually be. I suggest you try out the Cologne version instead of the Eau de Parfum, which is literally 2 to 3 times the price and half the juice. So that is ridiculous, guys. Just go for the Colognes. Next, I have Scandal. Scandal, which will be a typical fougère. So probably a very masculine scent. And masculine it is indeed. Soapy, lovely, no sharp edges. Straight up a lovely masculine, classy retro scent with some beautiful citruses, some greenness. I'm not really sure where that comes from, but it's lovely, guys. Definitely one that I'm gonna try on my skin, of course. It might have a violet leaf note. I'm not really sure if that's it, but it gives me a slight green Irish tweed vibe. I might be the only one that actually gets that, but it's lovely. Honestly, I saw the ratings on Fragrantica and this one got bashed big time, but very often I find that whenever a fragrance gets ruined by bad reviews on Fragrantica, I tend to like it. Whereas the ones that gets a lot of love, most of the times, I don't really like them at all. That's just me, guys. I go against the tide, that's how I am. So next, I have a perfume called Oud, the exclusive Parfum. Now this one is probably a oud-based fragrance, so I think I'm gonna go directly on my skin. This is the kind of stuff that I don't really wanna waste on a piece of paper. And the animalic skankiness from, it could be castoreum, it could be something slightly musky, maybe ambrette seed. He does not use real deer musk or real musk. He uses ambrette, which is a vegetable musk, basically. Now, this is the kind of opening that I witnessed when I tried his musk Oud, which has the same animalic vibe, but it doesn't last very long. So I'm gonna give this one 5 minutes before the actual heart of the perfume gets itself discovered, gets out of there, because the first blast could be off-putting, but that happens quite often. It happened also with Sweetie Oud, which is another one that I've tried and opens exactly like this one, and then becomes a very sweet, woody, spicy perfume. But it wasn't really to my taste. It wasn't really to my liking. It was honestly a good perfume, decent perfume, but nowhere near as good as it should actually be, given the fact that it's really expensive, guys. Now, the animalic note from this musk and probably some ambergris and the natural oud is still very prominent. So I'm just gonna leave this one on the side. I'm gonna go through Oud Tabac by the house of Amouroud. This is the one that Sebastian really enjoyed. Let's go and see what it says. Okay, no. This is just not worth the price tag at all. This is just something that I smelled a million times. It smells like a cross breed between tobacco vanille, but with less quality in the materials used. And it's very similar to all those sweet tobacco scents that are hard to wear, made specifically for the cold times, cold weathers. There's a very prominent sweetness, and I hate when a perfume is too sweet, and this one is definitely too sweet. I don't get no oud. It also reminds me of Tobacco Oud by Tom Ford, but Tobacco Oud is drier. This one is just sweeter, and I'm not really into this kind of stuff, guys. This one, probably a scrubber. Ciao, see you later, guys. Next, I'm gonna go with Rania J's Ombre Loup. Now, this literally translates into the wolf's J-Ambre. So let's check that out. Promising name. Lovely color. And this is a spicy amber, not sweet, so that's a good thing. Not bad at all. There's animalic note in this one as well. And I love animalic notes, by the way, guys, so it might put off 90% of the population, but I really dig that animalic note. So musky, spicy, with a slight ambery touch, meaning that there's a bit of vanilla, probably some benzoin, could be some labdanum, but the amber accord is not very prominent. This is more about the spices. I'm definitely gonna try this one on the skin tomorrow as well. It's not bad at all, quite promising, so much better than Oud Tabac, which is something that you've probably smelled 1,000 times, guys. This is a lot more original. Now we're gonna finish up with Oro 1920. Now this one, Oro means gold in Italian. So this is a leathery scent. I've seen the reviews on Fragrantica, I don't remember them, but it was compared to Tuscan leather a lot. So I think I'll go on the skin with this one as well. Oh, the exclusive is toning down a little bit. So this is a spicier version of Tuscan leather. There's a vegetable, a very prominent vegetable note that reminds me of celery, which I enjoy in my kitchen, of course, but not as a smell per se. It is not as powerful as Tuscan leather. I get that same leathery vibe. Of course, this is a brown suede leathery car seat with a bit of oiliness. But honestly, I'd go with Tuscan leather 100 times out of 100. There's no comparisons could be actually made. Tuscan leather to me is still one of the best leather scents ever. Oro 1920, a decent perfume, but really I'd rather go with Tuscan leather, obviously. So let's go back to the exclusive. It's becoming a bit earthier now. There's some slight soil note, and it is not as grandiose as I would expect from such a highly priced perfume. Now with most Roja Parfums, guys, oftentimes you will not get what you pay for. I really enjoy perfumes from his line such as Diaghilev. I'm really into Diaghilev. I like UAE. I really enjoy Enigma. Danger Cologne is really good. The Eau de Parfum version is overpriced. I will definitely do a full video on Roja because he deserves a lot of praise, and he is actually one of those perfumers that needs no introduction. But honestly, oftentimes I feel a bit underwhelmed whenever I smell his creations. I don't know how to put it in words. There's no way to be educated about it. That's just how it is. The exclusive, honestly, it's not my kind of thing. All right, then that will be it for today. If you did enjoy, please hit the like button or simply subscribe. That would be even better, actually. And if you want to comment about the brand of Roja Dove, please feel free to do so. I will definitely reply. And if you have any requests in particular, I'm always available. With that being said, guys, I wish you a good day or a good night, or whatever the case might be. Ciao.